Hi everyone, I'm Melanie Shapiro. I'm an immigration lawyer in Massachusetts. Today I'm going to update you on the latest with immigration. So there are 4 items I want to talk about today. The first one is the litigation regarding prosecutorial discretion. Earlier this year, President Biden released a memo that was much more favorable to immigrants about who would be an enforcement priority and also returning the policy of prosecutorial discretion, allowing ICE to close certain cases of immigrants who are not enforcement priorities. But on August 19th, a judge in Texas, in the case Texas et al. Versus USA, stopped this policy. But on August 23rd, a judge issued a stay of that stop on the policy, which means that for the time being, until another court can make a decision about this case, that the prosecutorial discretion can continue. And that was only supposed to be until August 30th. But then on August 25th, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals extended the stay on this decision indefinitely. So for the time being, prosecutorial discretion is back on, but it might not be around forever. So we have to wait and see what happens when this case is litigated. The second update I want to talk about is the issue going on in Afghanistan, trying to get Afghan refugees out of the country. So as of now, there's only been about 24,000 Afghans who've entered the United States since the airlifts began, but most of the interpreters and the U.S. visa applicants are left behind. We don't know what's going to happen with these cases now that the Taliban has taken over and they've put in a lot of restrictions. So I'm going to do a separate video about the situation in Afghanistan, but that's where we are right now, that there are a lot of people stuck in Afghanistan who are in danger. So that's issue number 2. The third issue that we want to talk about is the update on the Dream and Promise Act of 2021. So Biden introduced a bill that would help the people with TPS and with DACA to get a more permanent status in the U.S. Because right now it's just through an executive orders, and we never know what's going to happen, if those are going to be continued or if they're going to be challenged. So by putting this into legislation, this will be a more permanent solution. So the plan is for people who have TPS and DACA that they would get what's called conditional permanent resident status, which would put them on a pathway to getting a permanent green card and then being able to become citizens in the future. This would impact 2.3 million Dreamers and 400,000 people with TPS. The bill passed the House of Representatives on March 18th, 2021, and on June 15th, 2021, the Senate Judiciary Committee had a hearing about the bill, but we're still waiting for a decision. We don't know what's going to happen, but it would be really very helpful to millions of people who are here in the United States. The fourth update to the news I want to discuss is the U.S. District Court judge in California on September 2nd decided that the Stay in Mexico program, or the program denying migrants a chance to apply for asylum on the Mexican border until space opens up to process claims, this metering system, is unconstitutional. So this is a great decision. Trump had put in this policy, the MPP program, that has been very detrimental to a lot of people, so I'm very excited about this decision. Thanks for tuning in to the weekly news. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Thanks.